Hello,
Welcome,
hello.
welcome. We're glad you're here.
Welcome.
Feel free to be on camera, off camera, completely up to you. We are live streaming on Facebook right now. And once we get into the healing portion, we'll go off of live um, so that we can deep dive into whatever it is your personal stuff, so that your personal stuff isn't live. So awesome. So let me just run down how tonight is going to work. We're going to start out. I'm going to share my sound and a video with uh that is a quick well, we're going to take a trip into our brain today. And I'm really excited about this trip that we're about to take. We got a couple more people coming in. This
Yep.
trip we're going to take is going to take us into our brain. You can do amazing stuff in there. I'm going to take you to a place called the core file room, where we're going to go into the core files in our brain, and we're going to pull out some of the negative beliefs around there, and we're going to plant some positive beliefs in there, and we're going to change that mindset. And then we're going to do a quick training about your reticular activation system tonight, which is a place in your brain that, well, we call it the bouncer. So we're going to teach you about the bouncer in your brain. And then we're going to go into some quick healing for you guys. And once we get into the healing portion, we'll probably go off of live. So if you do want to join us, you have to join the Zoom for that portion of this, because we want to protect your privacy. So that's
Yep,
how tonight's going to run. So we ready to rock and roll?
I am.
Okay, let me just go find that video.
So find yourself for those that are going to be doing this visualization, it's very powerful, going down into the midbrain and removing those limiting beliefs that are stuck down there, have been filed in from either ancestors or childhood experiences. So find yourself in a comfortable place. If you're driving, um, you'll have to just pause, um, just flip this off for 5 or 6 minutes, because the meditation visualization thing, if you're driving or operating heavy equipment or operating equipment, this isn't the best time to be doing this. Just listen to the replay at a later time when you're in a safe place. But otherwise, for those of you that aren't driving or operating heavy material, just get your feet nice and comfortable. Uncross your legs or uncross your arms so that you're not crossing your body in any way, because crossing body affects the flow of energy.
Awesome. Okay, so this is going to be about 9 minutes, and then we'll go into a bit about the reticular activation system, and then we'll go into some healing and some removing some core personal beliefs, limiting beliefs for you guys personally. And when we do that, we'll go off of live again to protect your privacy. But if you want to join us, you've got to join the Zoom. So, all right, here we go.
Let's
Cross your arms, uncross your legs. You can sit or lie down. Just be comfortable and allow your body to relax and your mind to open. Close your eyes gently and take a deep, calming breath in through your nose, holding it for a moment, and then exhale fully through your mouth. Let's take another deep breath, slower this time. In, hold, and out, and say, ah, with deeper into relaxation. Now, imagine standing before a sleek silver elevator. This elevator is special. It doesn't just go up and down. It takes you inward to the deepest parts of your mind. The doors slide open silently, inviting you in. Step inside and notice the soft golden light that fills the space, warm and comforting. This elevator feels really good. See the control panel in front of you, and instead of numbers, the buttons are labeled with different parts of your mind. Your goal today is to reach the core file room. This is the place where all your beliefs, thoughts, and memories are stored. Press the button marked Core File Room and feel the elevator to begin to descend. With each floor, your body becomes more and more relaxed, and your mind becomes more open. At the first level floor, you feel your shoulders soften and release. At the second floor, notice your chest loosening and your muscles around your shoulders relaxing as your breath flows easily. At the third floor, feel your stomach relax. Feel any tension melt away. By the fourth floor, your arms and legs are heavy, warm, and completely at ease. At the fifth floor, your mind is calm, quiet, and ready. As the elevator slows, the doors open silently and you step into a peaceful, serene space. This is the core file room of your mind. Take a moment to look around. You're standing in a vast room filled with filing cabinets, shelves, drawers, and each one represents a different part of your life, your childhood memories, your beliefs about yourself, your dreams, and even the thoughts that you've absorbed from others. Notice a glowing red folder on a nearby desk. This is where the toxic files are stored. It might contain limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough, never succeed, I have to always be perfect. Open the folder and just observe the files within it. Without judgment, just take a look at what your file says. Acknowledge them and thank them. They served a purpose for you at one time, but they no longer serve you now. Pick up the folder and imagine walking over to a glowing silver shredder in the corner of the room. One by one, start feeding those files into the shredder. Hear the satisfying sound of the shredder as the old toxic beliefs are destroyed. Their energy dissolved into nothingness, and feel the weight lift with every file you let go. When the folder is empty, notice a sense of freedom and a lightness that fills the room. Return to the desk. A new folder has appeared, and it's glowing bright, bright gold. This beautiful folder contains beliefs and thoughts that support your highest potential in your new life. Open it and see the empowering statements written in beautiful golden light. I am worthy of love and success. I trust myself and my decisions. I have unlimited potential to create the life I want. I release the past and embrace the present with joy. and notice any other statements, positive statements that come up for you, empowering beliefs that you want to add into your file. Now, take these new files and walk to a tall, shimmering cabinet labeled Empowering Beliefs. It's got sparkles all around it. It's beautiful. Open the cabinet and carefully place each golden file inside, locking them into place. As you do, feel a surge of confidence, feel a surge of clarity, and feel a surge of peace flowing through you. These new beliefs are now part of your mind's core, ready to guide and support you every day. It's time to leave the core file room, but know that you can return anytime you need to. So turn around, take a look at that elevator, and step back into that inviting elevator, pressing the button to return. As the elevator rises, you feel energized and refreshed. At the first floor, your breath deepens, awakening your body. At the second floor, your fingers and toes begin to gently wiggle. At the third floor, your shoulders feel light and strong. At the fourth floor, your mind is clear and focused. By the fifth floor, you're completely refreshed, ready to embrace your day. The elevator doors open and you step back into the present moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently open your eyes. Notice how calm and clear and empowered you feel. You've taken an important step today, removing what no longer serves you and installing beliefs that align with the life you're creating. Carry this sense of clarity and freedom with you, knowing that your mind is your most powerful ally. You are limitless, and your new beliefs are already guiding you toward your best self.
Awesome. Excellent. Okay, hopefully you guys feel a little bit refreshed. You feel a little bit lighter with some of that stuff going away. We're going to talk about the reticular activation system. Do you want to start us out, Jamie, or do you want to go straight into do you want to do the color?
I'll give a little bit of an understanding while people come back into focus. I hope feel free to drop in the chat if there was anything wonderful or unique that you experienced through that little visualization. But that visualization of going to the core files in your mind and taking the folder that no longer serves you and shredding it through the magic shredder, and then implementing new files to replace those old limiting beliefs. So part of the midbrain, we have this process called the reticular activation system, the RAS, and that acts upon our beliefs. So we have structures of belief that affect how we actually observe our environment based on the beliefs. That's like a little clipboard that a bouncer has at the entryway of a nightclub, and you have a new concept or belief walks on up to get into your nightclub, into your brain, into your consciousness, and the bouncer goes, "Oh, sorry, you're not on the list. Your new belief, your empowering belief, your affirmation, whatever, is not on the list." So we have to look at what's on that list. And so that's a great little visualization without predetermining, just going straight into removing stuff that may be there and replacing it with stuff that's empowering. Tim says that loved the sound of the shredder. That's awesome for you to be able to have that clear auditory awareness in that kind of subconscious exploration for yourself. Thank you very much for letting us know. And so right now, everybody, I'm going to do something. It's a quick little exercise. It takes about 3 minutes, and I encourage you all to participate. All of you at home watching this on the different mediums, by all means, stop what you're doing just for 3 minutes, put your phone down, turn the TV off, and focus on this exercise for just the next 3 minutes, and you will get a great reward at the end of it. So you'll have a wonderful reward at the end of this little exercise. And for those of you who are watching it on a replay, same thing. Take these next 3 minutes, just do the exercise. It'll work for you just as well in the future or the past as it will right now. So for everybody else, what we're going to do, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to look around your current environment and look for something specific that I ask you to. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to look around your room, look around your space, look around your environment, and you're going to have 10 seconds to look for something specific. And then I'm going to get you to close your eyes. So I'm going to get you to look for 10 seconds and then close your eyes and see how many of the things I ask that you can remember. So basically your directions are: look around the room for the thing that I asked you to look for, take note of it, keep it in your memory, close your eyes, and then bring your hands up and start to count off with your fingers how many of the things you can remember. So very simple. 10 seconds to look for something, then close your eyes and just follow my, keep your eyes shut and I'll talk you through. So we ready? Fantastic. So here we go. You've got 10 seconds to look around your space and see how many things you can see and remember that are the color red. Anything that is the color red. Red, red, red. Not orange, must be red. Red, red, red. We got 5 seconds, 4 seconds, red. Make sure you can remember it. 2, 1, red, red, red. Now close your eyes, close your eyes. Now with your eyes closed, don't open your eyes, but with your eyes closed, put your hands up and start to count off how many things you can remember that you saw that were the color green. So keep your eyes closed. So now I want to know how many things you can see that were the color green. How many things can you remember? I know you were looking for red, but now I want you to see how many things you can remember that were green. Okay, open your eyes, open your eyes. Feel free to drop in the chat how many things you can remember. And while you're dropping that in the chat, have a look around and see how many things you can see now that are green with your eyes open. Now that you know that you're looking for green, how many things can you see? My background, the line around the outside of my box, because I'm talking on Zoom, is green. There are the shirt, my shirt. I've got green on my shirt. What else is in your environment? I can see a lot of things that are green in my environment. So what else can you see is green? Oh, we got 3 and
7 was first, and then 3 was the second number. So first he was like 7 things, and then but he only could count 3. I think that's what he's saying. 7-3 is what he put in the chat.
Yeah.
I see that.
And actually, it's going to be, yeah, 7 red, 3 green.
Nice, nice.
Oh yeah, very good. So it's not about how many things you can remember that were red. While your eyes were shut, how many could you remember that were green?
3.
And so then when you open your eyes, how many more things could you see now that your eyes are open that are green?
10. Nice.
Right.
Nice. 2
So
remember
Kelsey,
green and 10 saw green, Kelsey said. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great example of how the reticular activation system works. Originally, when I was saying look for red, anything that's green, the brain ignored because it didn't fit the belief structure of what we're looking for. We're looking for things that were red. And so then when the eyes are shut, we no longer have the visual stimuli. And then if we try to use the memory, there's things that we completely miss because they weren't red. So we didn't acknowledge them. And then when you do open your eyes, you start to see the green things. So did you have something to say, Amy?
Yeah, I was just going to say that that is actually how the reticular activation works. It's similar to like if you've ever bought, like we have a Prius. When we first bought the Prius, we didn't really see that many on the road, but as soon as we bought the Prius, we saw them everywhere because it's like it tells your brain this is the thing that's important. This is the thing I need to focus in on. And that's exactly how our limiting beliefs work in our head as well. We have a limiting belief of it's hard to make money, right? Or you have to work hard to make money. And so then what happens is along comes this opportunity where it's easy to make money, but the reticular activation, the bouncer goes, nope, that's not on my list. That's not on my list. So it rejects that opportunity when there's literally opportunity and money everywhere.
It's much like an example of this is when you are running late and you can't find your car keys. You've created an emotional state connected to a belief that I can't find my car keys. That's what you're saying. I can't find my car keys. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? I can't find my keys. And then someone walks in and goes, is this them? And you're like, yeah, where were they? Right here on the counter. Because that person that was highly emotional and couldn't find the car keys was reinforcing a belief that they couldn't find them. So when they're looking, they will miss it because the reticular activation system is saying the belief we have right now is I can't find my car keys. And then someone without that belief just notices them, picks them up and says, here they are.
They're right here.
This is happening in every aspect of our life when we have belief structures that are limiting us or restricting us. An example of this is sexism. An example of this is racism. For example, if a person believes that women drivers are bad, they'll be on the freeway, they'll get cut off by 3 or 4 guys and go, bad driver. But then a female will drive in a bad way and they'll observe that and they'll go, oh, that fits my belief. They go, typical female driver. See how bad she is. But it may have happened 3 or 4 times from a guy, but it's just, well, he must be in a hurry. Oh, there must be something wrong with the car. Oh, yeah, that can happen. Yeah, no, things like that happen. So we reinforce our belief. We look for the evidence of our belief. We only see the evidence of the belief, and that reinforces our belief. So we have to dive down into these subconscious minds of what limiting beliefs are there. And that's some of the work that we're going to do with the energy healing work. We specifically look at limiting beliefs and trapped emotional states that are reinforcing a limiting belief, and then remove those so as they're no longer affecting the way you're observing your environment.
So we can do a quick demo on me, or if one of you guys are, let's just do a quick demo on me. Let's do that.
Okay, then.
And I think what we'll do is we'll drop off of the live so that you guys feel more comfortable with speaking about what's going on. So, yeah.
So I'll do a quick demo on Amy. Is there a specific area you want to work on, or we just want to see what the main thing is that's coming up?
You know what we did because we've done a lot of the wealth stuff. Let's do instant wealth again. Instantaneous wealth.
Okay. So first of all, let me ask
way or my beliefs around having it happen instantly.
Instant wealth. Okay. So first of all, let me ask you, do you accept this healing process?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I just ask for blessings and guiding and support in this process. In the healing process of Amy. Amy, honey, yes. So let me just ask, I'm talking to your subconscious. Is there any limiting belief or trapped emotion that is restricting Amy from having instant wealth? Yes. An inherited belief, So this is an emotional belief that's been passed down through your lineage, your DNA. Inherited hopelessness. Now, hopelessness is the emotional state of devoid of hope, having no expectation of good, having no remedy or cure, no prospect of change or improvement. So a sense of hopelessness and origin. It comes from biological mother's side. 4 generations origin of a male. So your great-great-grandfather in your on your biological mother's side, sense of hopelessness. Is that all we need to know? Yep. And that's related to a limiting belief that money can't come easy, that money, wealth, or success has to be worked hard to achieve. There has to be some time and effort before you can reap the rewards.
They would have been Native American on my mom's side. My birth mom, she grew up on a reservation, so that would have been.
Yeah, so we're going back about 150 years.
Yeah.
To an experience where, is that all we need to know? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to get you to run the hand 10 times with the intention of releasing the inherited trapped emotion of hopelessness. Release the inherited trapped emotion of hopelessness from body, from being, from all aspects of time and space, past, present, future, all dimensions, all realities. Release, release, release. So be it. Has that been released? Yes. Are there any residual energetic or debris in any of the chakra points? No. Okay.
That's a lot better.
Are there any other trapped emotions connected to that inherited hopelessness? Oh, pardon me. Yes. Normal, hidden. Helplessness. Inherited helplessness.
Hidden.
So we had hopelessness. Now we have helplessness that's connected to that.
But it was hidden.
Okay. Inherited.
Oh, you said hidden originally.
Did I?
Uh-huh. Test it again, just to make sure.
Inherited.
Okay.
I heard inherited actually.
Oh, you did?
You
Okay.
heard inherited?
All right.
Cool.
I did.
Thank you, Tim.
Aha, you just helped me win an argument with my wife. You get bonus points.
I was so happy to see Ellen go.
It was very, should I help him out here?
Always, Tim, always gotta have his back, man.
Thank you very much. So inherited helplessness. Biological mother, yep. Yeah, it's the same great-grandfather on your biological mother's side. So the process of hopelessness that was also combined with feeling helpless. So
Okay.
powerless or being unable to help oneself, being without the aid or protection of another. A common emotion for those suffering from a victim mentality, feeling unable to change one's circumstances or state. So a sense of helplessness that combined with the hopelessness, and let's release that. So yep, just 10 times, releasing that inherited trapped emotion of helplessness. Release that inherited trapped emotion of helplessness. Release that inherited trapped emotion of helplessness from body, being, all aspects of time and space. Past, present, future, all dimensions, all realities. Release, release, release. So be it. Has that been released? Yes. Are there any residual energetic elements in any of the chakra points in any of the body? Has it all been cleared? Yes. Okay. And for those who are home wondering what I'm doing when I'm kind of just chatting to myself, I'm muscle testing as proxy for Amy. So I could be in there and muscle test on her with the arm going up and down, or I can choose by her agreement to muscle test on her subconscious
Behalf.
as a proxy for her. So yeah, so my hand may not be up here when you see it, it's down here, and I'm just muscle testing. And I get with muscle testing, for those that aren't aware of it, it's binary. You get either a yes or a no. So you have to ask questions that have either a yes or a no. And then through that yes or no process, you get down to an answer. So I can't really
We actually have an event coming up January 3rd and 4th here in Las Vegas where we'll be teaching some of that as well. We'll go deeper into all of the stuff that we're talking about. So
we'll delve into that. So the helplessness and hopelessness have been released. Yes. Are there any other trapped emotions or limited beliefs that are connected to either the hopelessness, the inherited hopelessness, or the inherited helplessness? No. Is that it for now? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to get you to wiggle your body. That's just realigning some of the energy in the body. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose. As you breathe in through the nose, just think in your mind, I receive from the universe. And as you exhale out the mouth, just think in your mind with the intention, I release all limitation. So with the inhale, I receive from the universe, filling up complete none. And then the exhale out the mouth, I release all and every limitation. The inhale, I receive from the universe. Exhale, I release all and every limitation. Fantastic.
excellent.
And
thank you.
the great thing is, folks, everyone watching at home, if you're fully connected to what's happening, if there were elements of inherited hopelessness or helplessness for yourself as well, there's also the subconscious mind planning to do that clearing for you, because you have mirror neurons in the brain. Mirror neurons basically see stuff happening and act as if it's happening for you yourself as well. And we can teach about that on another night. So how are you feeling, Amy?
Much better, much lighter. Awesome. I feel great. Love it.
Good, good.
So I'm gonna drop us off of the live so that we're not streaming live for this next section. If you want to join us, you got to jump on the Zoom to join us for this. If you want Jamie and myself to work on you personally. Next week, we're really excited. We've got a gal named Ellen coming in, and she's going to actually teach. She's taught us the energy work that we do. There's some of the energy work that we do. She's going to teach you guys how to do some self-healing on yourself. And it's going to be a really powerful session next week. So it's going to be really great, really fun. And you guys will learn a ton from her. She's incredible. We do weekly healings with this lady, and she's fantastic. She knows a lot. So she's going to come in next week as a special guest and teach you guys all of that. So I'm going to just drop us off the live.
And share personal healing, how you can do some healing for yourself and do some energy protection work and whatnot for yourself. So that's going to be next week. So be sure to be here. And now we're going to jump off the live and do the private, personal work for those folks that are here on the Zoom with us.
All right. And